He's like, no, I want to show her my other sword tricks.
Okay, it's Valentine's Day. We are allowed to say.
We interrupt our usual programming to introduce you to Nerdgasm.
But you know what? I feel like we're all okay as long as the white people don't pay. If the white people don't pay e-tolls, we're fine.
And then You Are My Friend started playing in the background.
You are my friend.
Whoa, we're making love to the bread and farting on it? Guys, no!
For a group of people that don't like One Piece, we have a very One Piece-esque story.
Oh my god. Wait, does that mean I'm lucky?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you definitely.
It's the first one he meets.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Nerdgasm podcast, and you're going to my favorite season of Code Geass. Basically, this is the season that made me love Code Geass more than anything. I told everybody here I watched Code Geass season 2 before season 1. And I think,
Zero.
and I think if I had I watched it normally, I think I would not have attached myself to this thing, because season 2, we see this man at his worst best and his most what's that word? I want to say not con artist. What do those things? Those cult leader? Yeah, you know, like this is when he's at his cult leader level worst. You know what I mean? Anyway, with us today we have our lovely Mr. Extrodin, all chilling with his
Everybody,
hands in the relaxed view. This is Sunday night chilling. I like this dance shape sometimes. Anyway, it's giving us ideas. Follow him on Africa's Next podcast, where I sometimes appear. I try to censor myself a little more than I do here. I'm not gonna censor myself, Ned. I don't have any more 5 rands to lose. I promised I was not gonna be broke this year, not the other way around. So,
to the power of 5 rand. Right?
and
The battle was legendary.
Africa is Next, Africa in Frame, Extraordinary Faith. Which other ones do you have?
Student Talks, which I plan to
Talks.
Yeah.
Soon he's going to be inviting people to Extraordinary Talks like Nolene Maholana Sangmu to talk about political television. What? You see, watch this space. This man's onto something.
Political what was gonna find out that Nolene secretly likes is secretly a Bleach fan. Like at home, she's like Bankai.
Yes, you know that every day. You know, sometimes when I feel angry, I just tell my children, if she scatter, Senbon Sakura. You just see everything in the house gets sorted out because they know mommy is upset.
Funny. Oh my god, that's such a. Oh, I wish that was. Oh my god.
The reason I started Tree Talk was because I wanted to take out all of my anger towards Aizen and talk to people.
No, I'm just saying. My brain had this hilarious visual where it's like anime parents when they have to discipline their children, and it's like the belt comes out. How Zamimaru? It's like Bankai, and then the belt starts scattering into flowers.
Bro, not even flowers, like slippers, though. It's like arise from the loops. Loosen yourself from my hand.
Or just when you thought you ran away from your grandpa giving you a hiding, he's chilling there like a Rusa and he's walking towards you. This is going to be more than just an average ass whooping, child.
Stuff starts like his staff touches the floor and like the floor starts exploding. No, and then and then Slipper starts sinking into the ground like Senbon Zakri.
Bro, that's like 3 divisions in the house. The first division is the dad. Second division is the mom. Third division is the uncle.
At the beginning, guys, relax. Come back.
Okay. I'm back.
Okay.
Guy.
You know, one day someone is gonna do manga based on these random ideas that we come up with.
They're all royalties or something. Okay. That being said, we've got what's the next one? Oh yeah, Mr. BuckMeister over there. From
Oh, sorry, we're shooting on Valentine's Day, so we have skeleton stuff. That's why Tebello couldn't read from the teleprompter. Public service announcement.
Yeah, Valentine's is coming. Where's your boyfriend? You are sitting alone. Lonely. Valentine's is coming.
What's funny is the guy
Valentine
who's
is
singing
coming.
is the guy who's in a relationship. It's hilarious.
That's why
I don't get it.
Some of us.
Okay. Let us relax. Mr. Buckmeister from Master Geek Media. I cannot. I don't have the energy he has to say that entire intro sequence. Follow him. Recast T'Challa. He's massive on Twitter. He got a huge following overseas. That's why they keep dunking on him when he's telling people that he's not gonna watch Captain America.
Yeah.
We should really rename the movie Captain America DEI higher, but that would be controversial and I might get cancelled. So,
no, Captain America the setup because you were Disney.
The betrayal. Anyway, and then what else?
Walter V. Disney commands you to sink this movie.
Yes, Your Highness.
Is add IDF soldiers and oh my god.
Anyway, it's Master Geek Media, and what is the name of the other channel?
BuckMeister Cool Reacts.
BuckMeister Cool Reacts. On YouTube. Follow him on the Instagrams. Follow him on the TikToks. He's also very active on TikTok. Hashtag Free Sudan. Hashtag Free Palestine. Hashtag Free Congo. Because look, it's getting ridiculous now. The amount of nonsense happening. But let's move away.
We're gonna summon a Lelouch for real.
Yeah, let us stop focusing about the terrible works of an oppressive system on innocent people and going to a fictional universe about an oppressive system on a small country into Code Geass. When we last left off, this season, the way it starts is it gives that feeling of there's like a time skip.
No, like that's when it started. I was like, wait a minute,
What happened?
It felt like
everything
those
changed. Who the hell are you?
Have you guys watched long series like Fringe or Grey's Anatomy or whatever, where there's a particular episode that is filler for real?
Yeah.
So that's what I thought what's happening. I thought maybe it's just an alternative universe or something. Because since when does Lelouch have a brother? It just didn't add up.
Yeah.
No,
I thought I was watching like those the sometimes anime series like these companies would do like another version of.
It's like what if?
Yeah, like a what if. So I thought that's what's happening. So I googled it and I googled the first episode. I was like, oh, okay, so this is actually season 2. Okay, fine.
It starts first. What I like is it starts with it explains there was a black rebellion. Japan was overthrown, but then Zero is captured and I presume dead. And all the major leaders have been captured as well. And then it cuts off to one of the Urabe. It's Urabe. Urabe giving like that last speech, like we are all that's left of the once mighty Black Rebellion. This operation will be able to restore whatever. And you can see he's giving his final speech. The Sake, Sep, Nippon, Banzai. It's like, is this a suicide attack? And that's the only hint that this story is continuing from the last one. Otherwise, it starts with they're trying to capture Lelouch from school. No, they're trying to stop Lelouch from running away from school. Villetta is a teacher somehow.
No, that's the thing. When I saw Villetta, I was like, how much trouble is Lelouch in?
Yeah. Because you thought she was going to be arrested or something.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, so basically the academy's done. Like they're gonna blow this thing up because apparently they haven't. And then when I was like, oh, he forgot his memory, I was like, hey, man.
We'll get to that fun part later, that revelation. What we get into to this part now is whether he's busy running around the school, escapes. He finally escapes. You see that Rivals was the decoy because usually Rivals was the guy who rides the bike. So now I wonder who's riding the bike if it's not Rivals. Then you see, oh, there's Rollo, Lelouch's brother. Well,
And you're like, wait, what?
Since when?
Yeah, I even asked myself, wait, am I in the correct?
But like you started in reverse, so you were probably assuming Rolo was his brother until
Look, I didn't know much. I was busy confused at that point. I was like, because my friend was like, watch it, keep watching. I was like, and, have you ever seen when somebody's trying to get you addicted to a new show? They're watching your reactions to the show instead of the show itself.
Yeah, to see if you will like what they like.
But why didn't he start with season 1?
He only had season 2 at the time, so I was like, okay. I was like sitting there watching this thing.
No, but I understand. I get it. The first time I watched Fringe, I started with season 3.
Dear God.
And it started making sense as I kept watching it. So when I watched season 1 and 2, I was like, this is not as good as season 3.
And what also gets me going is that if I'd watched it from season 1 and I started this episode, I'd be fast forwarding like crazy. It's like, well, what's happening? You can't leave me hanging. What happened? Where's Suzaku? Where's the all those questions? Like, you can't make me watch this entire thing. So I'm glad I watched episode 1, season 2 first, because then I was like slowly taking things in. And then you get to see characters in disguise, like Cullen is dressed as a bunny suit. And then
that's the other thing. You said that they kind of eased up, and I guess they did. Yes, but there's still some shots where I'm just like, okay, sir, hey, whoa, this is why.
Season 2 is etchy, bro. Season 2
compared to the Tatars.
No, that's what I'm saying. They stepped it down, but like when you told me that they were like gearing it for like regular day television or something or whatever, I thought like the step down was going to be like from here to like here. No, it's like here to like here.
No. It will still be on Adult Swim, bro. This will still be.
It would have
late night TV.
So what happens here? Lelouch is now going to watch. Going to go to some underground bar to go play chess against some gang lords because he's bored and he doesn't know what to do with his life. But you also get hints of what's going on there because you see that the Japanese are still believing in Zoro, who come back and create a miracle. And you can see that they've got a very tough governor now by the name of Karares, who is capping them left, right, and center. I mean, you just see a public execution.
I mean, before, while he's
live.
While he's on TV,
There's no censorship like, we're going to block it for the kids. No. Watch this. Shoot him.
Yeah, he was not playing around.
Because it makes you realize
the thing that made this thing worse, I think. Because you're introduced to characters that you didn't see in season 1. You're like, who's this guy?
Yeah, who's this idiot? And then we get to the chess match he fights against the Black King. Remember in the last season he fought against the White King. If you actually look at the facial designs, it's basically one is white, one is black, but it's basically the same person.
And it's also just like, now I have to watch a black dude abuse this, and it's just like, but okay.
And he's busy groping this poor woman.
Meta. That's just in the meta.
He's busy groping this poor woman. Like, no, I'm just a helpless Japanese person. I don't have any rights here. Yeah, yes, you are. Oopsie. And I'm like, I was one of those people like, oh, you're going to kill him, aren't you? You better kill him. You must kill him.
I'm still trying to figure out the kind of person that Lelouch actually is out of his Zero persona. I just don't understand who he is. I just don't get him.
He's a douchebag.
No, he's the same person. This is the thing that's brilliant about this episode.
Yeah.
This episode shows that you can wipe his mind how many times you like. He's always going to come back to zero.
No,
Because
that's also what
if
he
you look
figured
at-
out. He said it himself, actually, in this episode.
Yeah, because I'm saying if you look at the way he was talking to that bruh, he's talking to him like zero. It's
Yeah.
the same speech pattern. It's the same, oh, how pathetic. You
Mhm.
really think that this is power? Well, let's see who
Yeah.
devours who. The difference is that the cunning and intelligence is not there yet because I
Yes.
mean obviously his mind is wiped, but the cadence is the same. As soon as Lelouch sees something he doesn't like, instantly zero.
Mm. And the other part that you get to see is that he gets accused of cheating in chess, which I looked it up. There's only one way you can cheat in chess, by the way,
Oh, okay.
and that's if you're playing online.
Oh, okay. Because those people are like, how the hell is it?
Yeah, but
can he be
one-on-one
accused
and
of cheating?
yeah, one-on-one, person to person, you can't do that.
No, one-on-one, person to person with a bunch of people in the room. Like
Yeah.
where okay.
Yeah,
But I'm saying that's when you know he's not like full on. If he was full on, would have anticipated that obviously this guy's going to want to kill me after I beat him. So I'm going to have 3 people here doing something. I'm going to have another person here doing another thing, and then basically we're going to blow all of him and his people up at the end of it, and that will be how I win the chess match.
Yeah. Then explosion, because of course there was this blip that landed on top of this building. How did they know that it was going to be there? This is where
When did they get the blip?
that blip was the vehicle where the last remaining Black Knights were hiding in, which was being piloted by CC or C2.
Oh.
And that's
okay.
that's why I realized when I'm thinking. Oh, by the way, we'll ask the question later because how did she survive that? Because that's the one of the thing. When I first watched season 1, and then I saw what happened to her at the end, it's like, how did you survive? I mean, of course you're immortal. No, C2.
CC.
They're like, how?
Oh, with the orange coon.
Yeah. Mara, the crushing pressures of the ocean. How did you?
Oh, okay. Oh, she fell into the ocean.
Yes.
Orange coon. Yeah,
Yes.
Orange coon blew up the nightmare she was in, right?
Yeah. The grain. Yeah.
I think that's why maybe they decided to start this pilot like this. There were a lot of loopholes, I think. So I think they had to just bring in a new angle.
No, but the thing is, I think the thing is we've been seeing C2 survive stuff. Like that kind of didn't shock me because if she can tank bullets to the head.
Yeah.
And like she wakes up like Wolverine. Like the bullet will pass through her head, and then people will be like, "She's dead," and then all of a sudden she just wake up like Wolverine. Like, like at one point, I was just waiting for the bullet to just like pop out of her head onto the ground because it hit her adamantium skull. I was like, "What is this healing factor?"
Hi. Anyway,
they've been shooting you and killing you.
Now, what surprise! I didn't know that when I first watched season 2. So all I watched is this terrorist attack happen. The moment the explosion happened, you see Cullen switch on from, "Oh, save me too."
Hey, she hit that guy with the ultra combo.
Yeah, what? I've been waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
It broke the whole laws of physics. Because I don't know how she ended up that high in the air sideways to spin kick.
I don't even think the animators knew that was gonna happen. Wait, what? How are we drawing right now?
Cullen took over their bodies, the animators' bodies, to say, "I need you to draw me you're gonna draw me kicking this man so badly because there ain't no way does this man grope me in front of everyone and I don't do something about it."
Especially in front of Lelouch.
No, she turned into a Dragon Ball Z character, dog, because it looked like she teleported. It was like,
and like she knocked all these people out, and then there she's trying to go get Zoro, Lelouch, and then obviously the brother interferes, and I lost him. And this is where, by the way, Carres and you see another character, Guilford. are going to meet the Chinese consulate, and you see this.
was it Guilford?
Yeah, Guilford.
Oh.
Now Karius was like saying, you know what? During that attack, Karius was like, you know what? No. I'm not too food for Chinese food, so you stay here and entertain this effeminate thing, and I will go take care of this this incursion. Oh, well, like no, I'm better to suited to hunting humans. Those were the exact words. I believe that happens either no, that's episode 2. Right now, one of some lord is busy watching over Lelouch because
Yes.
ultimately this is basically a trap within a trap within a trap.
Yeah, and then we also get a hint to it because like one of them says we're under direct orders of the emperor or
Yes.
something. So they're like, yeah, whatever happens to Carres or whatever his name is, don't care.
So what happens? What follows would be a whole lot of slapstick. Basically, Rollo is trying to keep his older brother safe, and then they end up getting split apart. Then they're busy fighting in battle. You see a Night Frame literally invite Lelouch, come, and Lelouch is like, "What are you doing?" And then more Britannian soldiers come, and then now this Nightmare Frame is protecting Lelouch. And he's busy thinking
what
like,
the hell?
but why was that thing protecting me? What's going on? And Lelouch ends up falling down a flight of stairs and surviving.
Hey, no, that guy
Unscathed.
like here's the thing with Code Geass. It's a criticism of mine simply because they keep positing that Lelouch is like he's kind of frail. Like he's built frail. They keep saying this guy is built frail. But there's times where he's an athlete and where he has the durability of like a superhuman or something. Like things will explode and he'll fall down and he'll get back up. And I'm just like, dog, you're supposed to be in pieces right now.
That's his father's gene. That's his mother's genes taking over. Like, oh God, you know what? Excuse me.
Like in season 1, he went scuba diving to plant bombs to blow up an entire ship. Like you know how much like body strength you gotta have to swim that deep. Like and also like you know how much physical training you gotta do to be like a scuba diver. Like I can't just rock up in the water with the mask and dive and be that efficient. No, I was like, so that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes this plot just decides you are my friend, Jutsu,
Yeah,
Lelouch style.
Lelouch style.
But anyway,
So I think the climax of episode 1 for me, and by the way, episode 1 and episode 2 are like one of my favorite episodes of the entire season.
Okay.
I'll get to that. My third favorite, I think, is episode 18 because that movie is like a dissertation on basically how to make a film, how to communicate in non-verbally and verbally in almost every single aspects. They made episode 18 made a 27-minute episode seem like an hour and a half movie, but we'll get to that one. This one, it ends with we end up C2 arrives, go like, come, you know this is bullshit. You know something feels wrong. Come with me if you want to answers about what's going on.
Shout out to when Thingy is looking through the list of bodies and he sees one of the bunny girls holding a picture of Zero.
Zero, yeah. Like, what the hell do you believe that? Why are you believing this crazy man? He failed. Bitch. And I wanted to say, bitch, it's you.
And then C2 gets shot, and then basically we get the whole thing of like you were basically a trap for her. Now that you've done your thing, yada yada yada, and etc. We can get rid of you now because we don't need you. And then C2, god damn it, Orochimaru, woof.
It was the only way to counter that spell. The power of
like you're
luck.
a grown ass woman, and this guy is like 16,
Wait, also,
17.
like, had he
You're
lost the
15, he's
gears
16
at the
now.
time, or what? Like, is that how it works?
Well, if you rewrite your memories to a point where you don't believe you actually had the geese in the first place,
Oh, okay.
you'd never be aware that you can use it, so you can't access it even if you could.
Okay.
So it had to take CC basically to reinitiate the contract, because no matter how hard one gears is, the contract between the contract user and the gears, the contract is signed to, needs to be established. It can't be overwritten.
Makes sense.
So that's what happened.
So they have to lock lips. Oof.
Like, she could have just touched his forehead or something, like bing or something. No.
I'm like, see, this is why Mao wanted to chop you into pieces.
If this is what they're doing with Lelouch, what do they do with Mao?
Yo. And I'm like, good reminder that they aren't the good guys, I guess, but okay.
C2, you need to go visit my dear friend. She's just finished her therapy right now. Her name is My Valentine, and you need to go talk to her and go get a reference of her psychiatrist, because you
my Valentine is nothing compared to C. C2 is
absolutely
like,
nothing. This is like C2,
how old is C2?
a couple of
She was
hundred.
in World War II.
So
Like, yo, oh my god.
mine
Like,
doesn't even
like
come.
even Orochimaru and Hisoka would be like,
Did you see that?
You know,
it's
I think that,
like at least I'm 40. You know, like I'm within Sasuke's era. This woman is whole decades.
multi-generational.
Is maybe 1 century apart from this boy.
And your mother busy. Anyway,
But anyway,
he remembers his powers. He remembers who he is, and we have the biggest speech. I have one question to ask you before you dispose of me. That girl, she's still alive? Is having power evil? Is having power evil? What was that question he posed? I forgot the name.
I think is having power evil or
Oh no, it's having power, or it's having power good. It's being weak evil.
Yeah.
It's being weak evil. And what is the fate of the weak that can? What is the fate for the powerful that they have over the weak, or something like that? It's like the only thing that the weak have to do. The only thing that's left for the weak to have is to die. Like, very well then. In that case, I shall return the favor. And then I was like, Lelouch be Britannia mesmo. Sama. Sama. Shine. And I was like, ow. And this one, my friend was like, huh? Okay, what's going on?
Who the hell is this friend, man?
And I was like, no, courage. And then you just simply, yes, your highness. Like, and Lelouch is a shout out to the difference between season 1 and season 2. Season 1, Lelouch was like, oh, what did I do? Listen.
I'll be back just now.
No, I love how in this one he was just like, ish, now I gotta catch up on, like, basically it's like hitting a save point, and he was like,
oh crap. And then, like, it's as if a part of me was enjoying the holiday. I think that's the other part. Like, yes, I know. This entire time I felt something was wrong. Then I just realized there's something wasn't wrong with me. Something was wrong with the world. 2 nightmares landed in front of me. Commander Stacy Will, Lord Zero. I was like, there is standing there, yes, for I am Zero, the man who shall destroy the world, the man who shall make the world over.
And I was like, wait, what happened to the nunnery thing we were talking about? I thought
that.
Like, when he said that, I was like, wait, whoa, hey, are you still doing this for nunnery? Like, I am the man who will remake okay.
Destroy and remake the world. And then that moment you're asking, so where's Suzaku? Cut! There is the Emperor walking with the same amount of godly aura that Lelouch has. You can see that, Oh, so this is where it came from. Look at that man. Everyone just like, go, go. And then he just is like, yes, Your Majesty. I will hunt him myself. I do not intend to give him to anyone else.
But that's my thing with Suzaku, ne? Like you made it to the emperor.
Yes.
What's your plan here?
You find out later. I think it was in episode where Suzaku finally meets Lelouch on the ceiling.
No, okay. When we talk about it, we'll talk about it. Because I was like, but I'm just saying, what's your plan for him?
For who?
Like, what if the emperor says, oh, the 11s kind of have it nice here. Okay, time to kill everybody.
Yes, Your Highness. Oh, Your Majesty. Full stop.
Hey, Suzaku.
If he wasn't aware of just how broken the system is by now, nothing at this point was never ever going to convince him. Let's be honest.
Yeah, man, Suzaku. I like the more we're getting into it, the more he's beginning to it. Like, I think he's even annoying me more in this season than he was in season 1. Season 1, he was tolerable, but yeah, I'm like,
season 1, season 1, he was powered by Delulu. Season 2 is pure intent. There is nothing he's hiding behind anymore. Which brings me to the next. Oh, Mr. Extrodin, are we very loud? Do the neighbors hear you? Can the neighbors hear?
I think they always hear me, bro. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Tell your neighbors I'm sorry in our behalf because apparently the noise pollution is getting out of hand.
It's all good.
Okay.
Wait, did you get complaints?
No, I haven't gotten any complaints.
No. It's just that the place where he lives is very quiet, and he says literally can hear us talk from downstairs. And I'm thinking, if he can hear us from downstairs, what are the neighbors hearing? Like, oh my God! Yeah. When I was making that obscene joke, what was that joke I made the last time?
There's a lot of jokes, Chief. I can't even.
Guys, please forgive me if I keep doing this. It's just because I have a severe pain somewhere here. I'll say it off air. And it's really, really bad. It started, I think, yesterday or the day before, so it's really bad.
Ooh, wee.
Left or right side?
Left.
Okay, we'll talk offline.
Yeah. Hey. Dog, do what you need to do. Or if you need to turn off the camera, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we were just talking about your boy Suzaku. I wonder how you're gonna feel about him after this season.
Oh no, I heard the whole thing. I heard what you guys were saying.
Like, no wrong. At this time, it's pure maliciousness. There's a tricky pose on Lelouch. Absolutely, that's a low blow even for him. I was like, this man, he's out for blood. It's like he hasn't forgiven him for Euphemia. And we'll get to that point. Like, yeah, it was like.
But guys, please explain to me why Lelouch didn't just use the Geass against Suzaku. Like,
you can't use the same Geass twice.
Wait, when did he use it against Suzaku?
Remember, he told him to live on when he was trying to sacrifice himself and
is that the case? You can't use it to the same person twice.
He can't use the same person twice. That's the problem. That's why my.
I guess, but I mean, maybe it depends also. I mean, we'll see. Because that's the other thing that I saw that was in this thing. I was like, Kante, how long do orders last?
Forever.
Oh, so then
forever.
So then the only way he could have, but then I'm saying, for example, right, with Yuffie, right?
Yeah.
It looked like she was starting to break some of the mind control as like things went down. And also with Villetta.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, does it depend on the order? So if the order is not forever,
then it can. The Geass's hold can have. There are cases where the people have broken through Geass's hold. And you get to see that as it goes on later on. Either if the user gets weaker, or if the will of the person is strong enough, or if the command is so polar to what this person's actual feelings are. They do develop some sort of resistance.
But what if the user dies?
Then, like I said, sometimes it weakens over time because you see some certain characters that overcome their gears because of the sheer force of will.
So let's say for example this writer was going for something that was more touchy feely happy whatever with the bloodstained Yuffie episode. If Lelouch found some way to restrain Yuffie completely, would eventually the thing dissipate?
No. It should have to physically be willing to counteract it for the rest of our life. Up until a certain character pops up, you'll see him later.
Oh, okay. Because like he did say that there's like he could see that she was actively resisting the command.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you see other characters actively try and resist the command because you see that themselves and the Geass is they're fighting, but eventually it's a more sooner or later it's like being bitten by a vampire. The first always wins.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay,
cool.
So we cut to episode 2, also known as one of my favorite episodes, because that's where Karius learns that there's indeed an attack on the school.
That's why what happens?
Governor Karius finds out that there's a terrorist attack at this big ass Babel Tower. That's the name, right?
Yeah.
And that's when he decides, no, Guilford, you stay with this. You stay with this disgusting eunuch. I'll go deal with these people. And it also cuts to, I think. Oh, then you also have It actually cuts to Cullen is busy driving away on her nightmare frame, and she's basically saying like Zero's getting the schematics of the building. Give him some time, and then she has a flashback to when she last saw Suzaku and Lelouch, and that's when you start getting answers to what happened, because it shows she ran off because Suzaku managed to tell him like this man has been using you this entire time. This wasn't authentic, and Suzaku manages to Suzaku shot the gun, didn't he?
No, here's the thing. So two things happen. First off and foremost, like I get it's a really dope panel or whatever. I think it's even my background. No, it's not my background. But anyway, there's a shot of Zero where the blood comes down with his forehead.
Yes, that one. That's yours. It's like the picture you have is just before the blood starts dripping.
Oh, and I'm just like, so you shot him?
Yes, in the head. Oh, on the
and Lelouch and Lelouch is fine. Okay.
Yeah.
And then again they shoot, and I'm like, it means that by the time Suzaku got to that island, he had to have had contact with what's the king's name again? Charles.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise he would have just killed Lelouch right then and there.
Yeah.
Those are the questions that I had when I was watching this thing. It doesn't make sense to me why they kept him alive.
We'll get into why they did.
Charles needed Lelouch alive because Lelouch was the only connection to get back C2, and C2 is what it is all that Charles wants.
Why?
So, you'll find out later.
Okay.
But it's nothing good, trust me.
Well, at least he's more age appropriate than the other two.
Facts. Then we have we cut to he gets brought before the Emperor, and Suzuku's like, for handing through, I request that you make me one of the night of the way they say it, night of Orandu.
And you want to ask him, dog, what is the plan here?
Then in that case, my knight Suzaku, where's your first order? Cover Lelouch's left eye. Yes, your majesty.
But then I wonder, if Zero was not Lelouch, were they gonna reveal his identity to the public?
No, they had to, because they were not gonna believe him.
Also,
remember, Zero is wearing this.
Yeah.
So they could have bought anyone who bought a uniform, bought this thing mask on, and say, "We found Zero. It's this guy." Bang, and the people are gonna say,
But okay,
"Cap."
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
They were gonna say Cap until they realize a year later, 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, that there's no Zero appearing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
No, remember the other thing is other people, like for example, C2 sets the precedent that other people can wear the mask. Yes, maybe the intelligence might be different or whatever. And the thing is it's kind of like how they want to treat it in Batman Begins, where anybody can kind of do this thing. Like the reason why Zero is scary to Britannia specifically is because it's more of a mindset than a person at this point. Like that's why Lelouch is so big into theatrics and everything, because he's like the only way to beat an idea is with a bigger idea. So if he makes anybody believe anyone can be Zero, then Britannia, any Zero that they kill is just going to be a martyr, because they never stopped believing that Zero was out there. The problem with Lelouch is that he doesn't want to hand over this revolution to anybody. He doesn't want to teach anybody to do how he does to do what he does. Because if he did that, the organization would even be like 50 times more dangerous if there's other people with Lelouch's intelligence running around in the organization besides him.
You haven't seen the rest of the season, have you?
They'll probably kill each other.
You haven't seen the rest of the season. That's what I'm gonna say, right?
No, I have not.
Okay, I'll just.
I'm on episode 8.
Okay, I'll just keep quiet. Let me just not spoil things for you. So now we get to the point where, okay, then when we've learned about this memory flashback, and we get to see that Charles is giving the most. Charles has the the aura once again. You can see he's an emperor for a reason. Lelouch, I'm going to remove all your memories. Memories of your mother, memories of your sister, memories of being a prince.
No, of being Zero.
Of being Zero, yeah.
No, even a prince.
You wouldn't dare. No, I was like, yeah, Lelouch Britannia. Yeah, Charles Mark Britannia commands you.
No, I think, what did he say?
Yeah,
he doesn't say
but
command.
No. Charles Britannia hereby inscribes new false memories into you.
Oh, yeah.
I still don't get why Zuko did that. Why he brought him over to the king.
Because of Princess Yuffie.
No, I remember also they're trying to hunt C2.
Yeah.
So the thing is,
Trina wants to hand down. Charles wants to hand down C2.
Yeah, but I'm saying
I don't think Suzuki knew that at the time.
No, I'm saying that no, he does, because remember that's the only reason why thingy. That's the only reason why, like when you get into when you get into 3 and 4 and stuff.
Not even in episode 2, because when you cut to the scene where Charles is busy doing his dramatic emperor walk into the altar, into the shrine of the gods, or whatever he calls it, you can hear like somebody has taken the Area 11 bait. Is it C2? We shall see. So he already knows.
What I'm saying is when he took Lelouch to King Charles at the time, he didn't know about C2.
I'm sure he did.
No. He knows. No. He knows about C2. He knows C2 exists. Yeah. He knows C2's existence.
Sorry. He didn't know about King Charles's plan regarding C2.
No, he didn't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't know, but like that's what I'm saying. He had to have linked up with Charles before. Like Charles had to have said, or somebody had to have issued the order that they have to capture Zero alive.
Is this us making it our headcanon?
I'm saying yes, it could be. The reason why is because Suzaku, right? Suzaku, like the only thing that stops him is orders. Like that's the only thing I know for a fact that would have stopped him from pulling the trigger to kill Zero, because Zero had no way out of that situation. The only way Zero could be alive was Lelouch. The only way Lelouch could be alive was because somebody ordered it. Otherwise, Suzaku would have just pulled the trigger.
And I'm pretty sure the person who gave that order wasn't even Charles, it was V2.
Probably. Maybe.
Because he met V2 and he explained everything. So I'm pretty sure he's like, no, you need to capture this person and bring him to Charles alive.
And then
And we'll
Lloyd and
find out why
Celia,
later.
where are they? Because I haven't seen them so far.
Who?
Lloyd and Celia.
Oh, no, you get to see them a few episodes. They're busy working.
Okay.
Yeah, they're busy working. You see, because what you find out is that Lloyd has been given a contract to develop nightmare frames for the entire Britannian army at this point. So
he got a promotion.
Yeah, you'll see that the nightmare frames later on are starting to resemble the Lancelot a whole lot. And in fact, you see one in this episode that looks like the Lancelot.
Yeah.
Well, considering that what's this Suzaku's new nickname?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's why.
So what happens is that we then you can see that Lelouch was already accusing C2 of giving Charles the gas. It's like, C2, that doesn't mean you gave him the gas, bitch. Don't ask me. And then this man comes like, what are you doing? Like, oh, this guy is giving me nice information, but he doesn't know. I can't access his nightmare frame. So this poor Britannian soldier comes like, what's going on here? Oh, thank goodness. You're from the Britannian army. Quickly, help this person. He looks injured. Like, why does this man look like he looks like a Britannian lord? Then this dumbass gets off the nightmare frame and lays down.
No, but what would you do if you were him? You would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
There was no chance.
Then when he comes out, it's like, is he the only one that's still alive? Is he? How many people are wounded? Oh, no. How many people are still alive? Only one. Just you.
So they basically cremate them right there and there.
Oh no, that was the episode before where these guys didn't want any witnesses, so they were burning everyone alive. And if they were screaming, it shoot them because we got C2. There shall be no witnesses. So Britannian area 11. Who cares? Shoot them. Then this guy comes and he then we hear the second famous geese, hand over your nightmare. Okay, the access code is QR5, YK1D6. Don't ask me why I still remember those codes.
Sorry, guys, that's a good question. What is C2's Geass ability again?
You'll find out. She's basically the contractor. She gives Geasses to other people.
Oh, okay.
You'll find once again. You'll get to see her origin story much later on, and I can't wait to get to that episode because, bitch. Anyway. I can't wait to get to that episode. I can't because
we in for it.
That backstory, like, and then I'm thinking this whole time.
I just hope he's not like Lelouch's great grandma.
It's turn out to be everybody's using C2 cells a la Hashirama style.
You know? Anyway.
Lelouch or randomly develop Sage mode.
Out of nowhere. Then
Kageboshin no Geass. Oh my god.
You know?
He defeat Britannia in an afternoon. Kageboshin no Geass.
Wow, we are also going to get Kagebonshin no. We are gonna get to a Kagebonshin no Jutsu episode. Funny enough. Oh my god, the foreshadowing you guys are busy ushering right now. Oh god. We'll get there.
Whenever I watch the show, I always see bits and pieces from other shows.
Yeah. Because we've got like you mentioned.
There's Death Note, there's Gundam, as I've mentioned before.
There's Gundam.
No, didn't this come before Death Note?
Around the same time.
No. Well, it depends. The manga came before this, but the anime anime and this came out around the same time. But the Death Note manga came out before this.
There was no Code Geass manga. This is the only one where it was animated first, then people started making manga spin-offs. But there was never a Code Geass manga before this. It was straight to anime. That's why they needed contracts like Pizza Hut.
Okay. So anyway,
So we get to that wonderful cross. Oh, yeah. Then we cut off to Britannians shooting people for fun, and then Cullen, bam! Explode Britannia!
She really hates them.
I'll take care of
Ah,
Britannia!
man.
Like, what did they do to you, bruh?
Existed. That's all he did. And then we see Zero at his worst.
Well, no, they
Well
killed
done,
her
Q.
brother also. So
Well done, Q1. Head to the stairs next. R5, target the stairs. Too far.
no, this is anime. This is anime intelligence. This is that intelligence where it's just like I sense that the room temperature is decreased by 2 degrees.
Yeah.
That means that there are ants in the left corner of the room that are moving 50% to the left. And I was like, what?
The man was busy. Left, right, center. Shoot there. Aim the torpedoes this side. Well done. Focus on this area. Do this. And here you go. You just see that just because Zero's back, you just see how obscenely confident these soldiers are. Guys, we still have the Unit Zero store from the last time. Stay with us. Zero will bring us a miracle. His reputation has done his job.
It's like
amusing.
No, it's like he's Lordon and they're the Power Rangers. They just do whatever. Lelouch says.
And then we have that scene. Oh yeah, that is
go Black Knights. Tweet.
Go Black Knights, the ultimate warriors against Britannia.
They've got. Okay, sorry, I'm done.
That's another cover song.
Kai.
That cover song coming soon. Anyway,
enemies of Britannia. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Okay. All right. With that being said, we need to get to the next. Oh yeah. Then Cullen comes and points a gun at Lelouch. Like, didn't the future have to be
fair? I'm saying fair. Like that was fair.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And she was asking relevant questions.
Yeah.
Like, was I under the Geass all along? Did you manipulate me to follow you? To be loyal to you?
To be loyal to you. And then he starts laughing. Lelouch!
Bastard! I'm asking you this question.
Then Lelouch learned a lot of things in his downtime because boy did he press the rest button. Put it at 11. Charming.
Yeah,
towards this person. Okay, this, like I said, this is Lelouch at his worst. Nothing's ever he has no qualms about thinking about the morality of his actions. Right now, he's like, you know what? I don't have time for this. I'm going to just raise her up. Cullen, be proud. Your heart is your own. Your loyalty to Zero is your own. Your loyalty to the Black Lights is your own. Do you not believe me? Go! Like, I believe, even though it means I'm just a puppet. And then enter C2.
That's how much Cullen hates Britannia. Is that she found out that the only person who stands a chance against Britannia does not really care about Japan. But he's so good at what he does that she's just like, well, fine. Okay. And it's like, you just found out that this guy sacrificed a lot of Japanese people. And also, like, he ditched the battle. Like, none of you have any context about why Zero left. For you guys to go just fight this battle.
You know what?
Like,
we're gonna get to that moment because I was like, my nigga, that's your explanation? Fam.
Other revolutions didn't survive that. Like, how bad are things with the Britannians? But anyway, we'll get to it when we get to it.
Then, by the way, I think it also. Do you get to see a part where the people are in prison and Tamaki is busy screaming? And Kanakiman, the Todo is like, Zero's dead. Shut the fuck up. Why are you making so much noise? Like, if he's not dead, then he betrayed us. One of the two.
And there's that one female soldier who's just like, Zero. And like, the thing is, as the viewer, you know she's right.
Yes.
But as the Black Knights, they don't know what the hell happened.
Then, oh God, we get to that. Okay, now we get to that beautiful scene where Kairos arrives and with a show force of might, he has surrounded this entire place with an entire battalion of armies. And it looks really bad. Oh yeah, we also cut to the scene where
yeah, we also gotta cover the Callan and that other dude who helped who fight against, I think it was Rolo who was in that
we don't know that yet. All we know, right? Well, we're gonna spoil it to it's Rolo, but I just remember the part where
I thought it was Suzaku the first time. I was like, Mom, this guy back again.
I thought so
with the Yellow Knight this time, and he's become even more powerful. So I just remember there's a part where Zero was thinking, I have a sister but not a brother. So who the F is that man?
Well, I mean, he was asking the same question we are asking. I think this is why it started making sense. Like, wait, it's still the same show.
Oh, okay, thank heavens. Then we get to okay, so Zero is like, no, this is going according to plan. We're completely surrounded. Don't worry. This is exactly what I've been wanting. Thank you. Then that's what we cut to the scene where these people are busy uploading explosions and Zero is busy chilling on his nightmares like things are going according to plan. And then Zero, we just met an unknown enemy unit. He's dead. Zero, for the first time, you see Zero panic.
Actually, I started realizing that something is a bit different about him in this season.
Yeah,
because it seems like he actually cares about these people now, not like before. Before they were just pawns, but now it seems like he actually cares.
I don't know. He oscillates. He oscillates.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he knows how I think what he's learned is how compassion can also be used as a tool to cultivate loyalty. I think that's what he's learned. Because now first that he sees his units are going down and he's like, there's this enemy frame that's very powerful, and you just see Zero starts panicking. C2, how fast is that thing ready?
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you worried? That's it. I'm like, isn't this woman there? And then he's just like, whatever you do, Zero, you must survive. We are just useless pawns.
Wait, who is that? Is that Gekka?
That's Urabe.
Oh, Urabe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Urabe's like, whatever we must do, you must survive. We are just useless pawns in this thing. That's not how it works. If victory was determined by counting down the numbers, then you'll never. Then they're thinking just like the Britannians do. That's when you realize manipulation. Here, he charmed this poor man. Like, wow, Zero cares about his subordinates. And
also, but like as a viewer, I was just like, does he, or is he just saying that because he needs you to fight a little bit harder?
I think it's the latter. I think by this point, when I first saw it, was like, but then after I watched season 1, I was like, ooh, shame. Chum. Then you see this nightmare frame come forth. Then he comes there, draws his double blades. Callan and Urabe go like on the charge. Teleportation. It's speed. It's almost godlike.
It vanishes?
Hey, dog, instant transmission. I was like, wait, what's happening?
It was transmission behind Zero. Decapitation. Block.
And I guess Vegeta was like, I'm sacrificing myself for this.
Yeah.
I'm going back to my Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Zero, I understand what you said about them. I believe what you said about the numbers. So I'm going to leave this country to you in your hands. I'm sorry, Rakshata. Deactivating the balloon thing. He does the whole harakiri.
Seppuku.
Yeah, wait. Was Urabe having a shot with Rakshata? Because I don't remember.
I don't remember either, because why was he mentioning Rakshata when he was activating the balloon?
I guess I think maybe also it was because the thing is, the way Rakshata develops her nightmare frames, it sounds like she wants people to live.
Yes, she does.
Through these things.
Yeah.
Like she's trying to make sure that these guys come home as best she can.
Because the thing people don't realize is that the more adept you are at the nightmare frame, the more you can acclimatize to better technologies of the nightmare frame. So the pilot is an extremely important asset of the nightmare frame. It's not just the technology. And she recognizes that more than what the Britannian mad scientist does.
Yeah, because Lloyd is just like how Lloyd develops like he's on a Michael Bay film set.
Yes.
Explosion!
It's an explosion!
That's
All right. And then what's the next thing that happens? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then basically
he blows himself up.
yeah.
Cullen decides to interfere and prepare to sacrifice her life because this guy survived the explosion. And then, before she sacrifices himself, enter C-Tube. Sorry to interrupt, guys, but the preparations are complete. Thank you. Orabe, you bought us the time you needed. This victory is yours. Ding! Like, and then you realize this is the level. This is typical Zero bullshittery, but it's so brilliant. It's so brilliant. You cannot give it a pass because he blows up the building in such a way that it collapses.
It falls right on top of the
of Caius.
I was like, how did you calculate these trajectories? How did you do that? Wow.
Focusing on an escape route focusing on our escape route was basically telling us what was basically it was your fault. It was your foolish move for focusing on our escape route. You're practically telling me where you're going to be, and then then you know, like Zero's gone. That innocent boy that felt sick after shooting his brother. No more, because the way he was enjoying Sayonara, Karere Sotokun. I was like, even I watched it for the first time, I was like, isn't this a kid from high school? Why is it? Yeah, then we cut to what is considered what must be my favorite scene in this entire series. Season 1, season 2, all together. This is my favorite scene of them all because we cut to everybody's freaking out. Then Guilford is like, I'm assuming control, but it's not a permanent measure. For the sake of the princess, I urge you that you cooperate with me. He's referring to Cornelia. Yes, my lord, I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna relieve command in the field. You but stay here and tell people of the new chain of command. You do this, and then the screen. Like, what's going on? Watashiwa zero.
Zero.
No, that scene sold it for me. After that scene,
Hey, Date Hart has never been so excited to see Zero that I knew this nigga was alive.
What kills me is like everyone. It's not necessarily. It's a pity Pile's not here because he's the one who explained it better for me. It's like, it's not the fact that. It's not even that speech that makes it epic. It's the fact that everyone around him, the reactions everybody was giving when that scene happened. Because we have this... We're like, Watashi was there, and everyone... Oh!
No, even Cullen, even though she knows, right?
Yeah.
When she sees him on stage, she's also just like, Zero! And it's
And then everyone's like, my goodness! And then... is this the real thing that had this line Omega? The only person to know about this line is Zero. What? I did you my level. Oh yeah, it's the no. It's Watashi was Zero, and then everyone freaks out, and then Nippon Jin Watashi wa Kaitata. The scene right here. Yo, the fact that there was a time I memorized the speech in Japanese, I still remember all those words.
We don't have budget for subtitles, Chief. But
this is a Kikyo Britannia. Samatashi. Skara no mono no toshida. Watashi wa kanashidi. Senso to sabutsu. Okay, let me tell you. That's all I can remember.
Someone translate in the comment section down below because the staff is not here. The staff
Okay.
is not here for
Valentine's Day.
For
subtitles.
Okay, basically, he says, and I quote, people of Japan, I've returned. Hear me, Britannia. All you people with power, I am sad. And then you see Cullen. Okay, to the sexism and racism, sexism and racism are running rampant. The powerful abusing the weak. All this music continuing like it's some tragic comedy.
Wait, just a question. Does Lelouch freestyle his speeches?
Like I was thinking, like how did he think of those big bars? And it's like the world has not improved since my absence. That is why I've had to return. So
no, didn't he say I had to reawaken?
Oh, you have to reawaken.
I was like, oh,
I know
okay.
that they didn't show Suzaku and King Charles at this point, but I wonder what they were thinking when that thing was being
at this
broadcast.
point, no. Then they were showing the Knights of the Round Table. They were showing Guildford. It's like, where's this transmission coming from? Then you see one of the guys. We got it. It's coming from the Chinese consulate. How did he get to the consulate's office? I see. He used the inside of the collapsed building as the route to travel to the consulate's office. Then he continues. So long that is like so long as the strong oppress the weak, I shall be forced to be arise. And first on my list was Governor Harris, who's received divine retribution. And then you come to the that's when he explains what this person happened. And then I don't know. I forget the pace of the speech because it says, "So long as the strong oppress the weak, I shall always stand. I shall always appear. Therefore, I've decided to create the United States of Japan." Right, and as of this moment, this room right here, right now, is the United States of Japan, and then it cuts to one of the warriors looking at the Chinese consulate. Says, "This is not according to what the Empress will. Are you questioning my authority?" No, of course not. Zero. We'll gladly have an alliance with the United States of Japan. Then Katsu Suzaku saying that. That was like, then the issues that you see. This is 101. The first things you need to do whenever you're starting a movement. If you study epic speeches like in these things, like
he who shall not be named. Mm-hmm.
He who shall not be named. Who's that now? Oh, Voldemort.
No,
Eisen.
The real life person, like the one that shall not be named because we don't want to be flagged.
There's a lot of them.
I want to.
Guys, you know who I'm talking about. He's the most famous one out of all of them.
I mean, he's
blanks, but anyway.
Like his name rhymes with Midler. But anyway.
Anyway, I just wanted to say one of the most important things I've heard about all of these epic speeches. The other speech I can compare it to would be V for Vendetta.
That whole from V for Vendetta. Okay.
Yeah, when he took over the television studio, and then he issued out the speech. They have the same formula. 1, you announce who you are. 2, you state what is wrong with society, what's going on. And 3, a call to action. And he follows that rhythm bar for bar because it starts with I have returned. Yeah, because it's I have returned, and then the powerful are abusing the weak. You have guys haven't changed since I've left, so I've decided to reinstate the United States of Japan. And then he says the one thing that moved it from just being a terrorist organization back to being a movement in one straight motion. He says, we won't question your origins, your creed, or your motives. The only thing you require to be a citizen of Japan, of this nation, is for you to carry out justice. When that happened, it was over. It stopped being. It's like.
No, I'm saying, like, I got Bane from Dark Knight vibes, where it's like, what society, what they do to you, citizens of Gotham. Read here.
So we get that scene, and it ends with that wonderful high note where all the other people. Oh, this is when you realize, this is where you realize all the smart strategists of the room are busy analyzing this man's tactics, because it's like, okay, so not only did this man defeat Kara, he also secured his escape route while doing it. This guy's strategy is like incredibly bold. There's no level of self-doubt in his actions. And he's in one fluid moment, he's changed this once again a terrorist organization back to a full-on movement. That's when Guilford was like, this is Zero. This is the real Zero.
Anime.
Yeah, and then like so long as
Anime is the only place where a 15-year-old will show 40-year-old seasoned veterans flames.
And then like so long as the strong oppress the weak, I shall always say. That's why I've made this in this state of Japan. And for you to be a citizen, we don't care about your origins or your birth. The only thing the only requirement you need to be a citizen is to carry out justice. And then it comes to Rolo. It's like, the Zinky was outside. It's like, is Zero really good? Would Zero really be of use to us? And then Rolo arrives. Like, what? The Britannian army has been told to back away because at this point you've entered into international territory. So what are you doing here? Oh, are you just Zero's followers? Well, who knows? Child, I'm not fond of riddles.
Yeah.
Neither am I. That's why I've come here to kill him. To kill Zero. Then episode ends. You see a gas forming in his eyes, like, and then the end.
It was a good episode.
And that's
Like I
episode 2.
That's episode 2.
Okay.
We went deep.
Okay, so we got two more. All right. So imprisoned in campus.
Oh, we're doing 4.
We're gonna try and do 5.
We'll try and do 5, but we are also concerned about your medical reasons, so we might cut things short.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So this episode 3.
Yeah, episode 3 starts with Rolo about to
Right.
use it. Yes, and then the phone rings, and then you see Lelouch. Rolo, where are you? Are you okay? And Lelouch, if you're here, then who's there? Lelouch, where are you right now? What are you asking? What are you doing? I'm asking you about. Villata takes the phone. Give here. Rolo, this is Villata here. Lelouch came back to school, so I really recommend that you do the same. All right. Then okay. Then you realize, are you done with your phone call? Have all your questions been answered? Yep, all of them. Some more than others, and then he drops the phone and off you go.
Yeah. When we learn what his Geass is, it's actually kind of crazy. But anyway, and then after what's this? After that, then he meets up with Villata, right?
It cuts to a few days later, more or less. Oh no!
Yeah.
No, correction. It cuts to inside the consulate's office, and everybody leaves.
Yes.
And then
yes.
you realize this is also one of the moments that sold me this thing, because I was like, this is one of the most epic things. And you realize this was a stunt double the whole time. See to memorize this man's actions to the bone, because like Lelouch is dramatic. It's like something, wow. And then like what does she want? Like, this man knows he's got a cape and he's gonna use it.
C2 knows her pet project, because like the thing is, she was even on moments where like she was like, I am sad, and she'll pull out the hand and make a face.
Yes. Sensitive habits.
But here's the thing that I'm wondering though. Wasn't there anybody masquerading as Zero while he was not around?
Well, those people who would masquerade would have to be either very brave or very stupid, because there's no way Britannia would not make you in an instant. And
also, like, you gotta have the Zero skills. Like, that's the other thing. The other thing we learn about, like, the thing that this show is really good at.
That sounds ambiguous, but yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Oh, you need to have the skills of the lead. It's Zero skills.
Because you said you need to have 0 skills.
Cool. Anyone can be Zero. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Literally.
No, but what you're saying.
But anyway, what I'm saying is that basically
No, you see what? sets everyone apart is that this
No,
zero.
but I'm saying, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna say this quick. So what I'm saying is like it's kind of like putting the number 2 headband on,
Yeah.
like creating a cloth, right? And I'm not saying like putting on like the real, like taking a cloth and painting the number 2 headband on and just walking in the streets
Yeah.
in the Afro Samurai universe.
I
Like
get
if
you.
you don't have the skills,
You
all
won't.
you've done is tell people to murder.
Maybe you could. It's just an advanced level of suicide. And what made people believe that this zero has returned is that his appearance came after a devastating action. He literally just finished murdering the president
of the area. So
of that area. So it's so everybody would believe that this zero returned. Where
Right.
if some other masquerade came around, was wearing the mask and said, "Guys, buy my merch." You know what I mean?
www.zero.com.
Yeah, you
Check
see
out
what I
my
mean?
merch there.
Yeah, check out my merch store. It
And my
won't
podcast.
enjoy my podcast. It won't
subscribe to subscribe to
to the
Zero Network.
blacknights.org. You know what I mean? Those are the things that it wouldn't
Hit the notification bells.
yeah.
Yeah, USJ podcast.
You know what I mean? So no, we this is what his actions are what sold sold it to everyone that this man is actually zero, or a zero that's worth worrying about, because other people were not convinced, because Jiki there's Rolo who was convinced that this man is Lelouch and he's supposed to go and kill him, but then it turns out, whoa, wait, Lelouch is back home, so this is some imposter. Okay, well, that's not my job, bye. Then Father Cullen is like, oh, so what Lelouch swap? When did Lelouch switch out? Before we came to this building, back at the barrel side. So what? And he didn't tell. And he didn't tell us. Oh, you mean he didn't tell you? You can see.
And I'm like, see, too, you're a whole grown woman teasing a kid.
He loves me more than you. He likes them old. He wants a cougar.
She's way past a cougar. She is a pterodactyl or a dinosaur.
She wants a pterodactyl. I should send you a video. So I'll tell you. I'll tell you. It's hard to explain why that line is particularly hilarious. So I'll send you a video that shows you why what you just said is actually so funny. Men don't like women with nostrils. Men like pterodactyls. So you need to look like a pterodactyl.
Oh God! How does that even? Oh,
You see.
what?
You see.
Okay.
I'll send you the video. Anyway. Where are you?
Yeah, so I think after Callan is irritated that she's getting teased by a whole World War II veteran, the student council is back and
They're cooking.
yeah, they're cooking, and basically they're like Lelouch is
Millie's abusing Lelouch. Lelouch oven. Bechamel. Do this.
Millie the school commands you. Like she had a Geass of her own.
Yes.
Everybody just has to do what she says.
Hey, oh, and then we also figure out why is Lelouch's eyes also okay, because we figure out that later on, I think, in this episode.
Yes, it's in this episode where C2 yeah, but I guess we're not there yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Rolo is seen going down the elevator that last time when Nunnally was captured.
Yeah.
And he's meeting up with Valletta. And then this is when we get introduced to Rolo's Geass, like proper. So this guy is like, he comes in and he wants to talk, and Rolo thinks he heard something.
He heard too much. Like,
yeah, or he heard too much. Yeah.
Only you and me are supposed to know about this thing called Geass. No one else. And you can see Rolo is the type who doesn't leave anything to chance.
Yo,
and
dog.
that mental no tails. So it's like
how did you guys sign up for this job? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like, I mean, like, after the 15th body, I'd have to quit.
I love the Emperor, but I love my life a little
thing,
more.
though. Who's in charge between those two?
No, it's Rollo.
No,
Clearly, because
The guy,
he was not
the
listening to him.
the person who's operational control is Villetta.
Yeah, but he was
It's
not
just,
listening to him.
but Rollo is a side agent sent from the basically Vivi from that department to assist in this operation, because ultimately, if Lelouch is a Geass user, if Lelouch somehow gets his powers back, there is no way no one in this entire building that can stop him. So they needed something to like counteract this thing. So that's why they sent like this agent is.
So I
And
think he has higher authority than Villetta. Then
yeah,
I think.
Technically.
Yeah, I think I understand how it works.
Well, the thing is that if Villetta told him to do something and Rollo didn't want to do it, Rollo doesn't have to listen to him, and there's nothing Villetta can do to him.
True that, because it's like different departments, and he ranks higher. It's like the CIA and the CIA and the FBI are working together in this mission.
But he allows her to lead.
And in this case, the
other
CIA
people.
has the operational control. So
Yeah.
No, I get it.
So then in another country, they're taking over again. Hey, Britannia is busy.
Yeah.
Yo, they are. Yeah. No, definitely. Definitely mirroring their inspiration. I'll tell you that.
They're waging war with the European Union, and guess who arrives? The Britannian Shinigami.
Oh,
the Reaper.
Oh yeah.
Just one unit? Ha 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 ha. And then like Suzuki is like, I'm gonna give you just one chance to surrender right now.
That's the thing. Like they have him running Conquer game on other lands. I'm like, Suzaku, do you not, Suzaku, do you not see like the red flags here? Like they literally what?
Taking any prisoners the way he was killing these people.
Who he just met, who did nothing to him, who have nothing to do with Zero and nothing. I'm like, Suzaku.
Come on. Come on.
Like I thought you would not even volunteer for the mission at least, but you're down.
No, please, if you've got an order from the Emperor,
Your Majesty.
Yeah, what are you gonna say? No, Your Majesty. Is there ever such a thing?
No, but I'm just saying he had so much gall to be talking shit to Zero about how Zero is not doing the right thing and is not doing things and etc. etc. Here you are wholesale slaughtering entire battalions.
Armies,
Anyway.
All right. What happens in this episode?
After that, then after that, Rollo wonders. Basically, I think Rollo comes up to Lelouch and he's like, "How did you get away?" And this is where you get to see Lelouch starts playing manipulative games with Rollo.
Like, what are you talking about? How did I escape the Britannians? I mean, don't you mean how did I escape? How did I escape the terrorists?
And then you're like, oh, okay. Rollo's like, but okay.
Mm-hmm. And then Lelouch sees like, wait, that pendant. That was a gift I gave Rollo on Natalie's birthday. October 10th is Natalie's birthday. God damn it!
October 25th, I think.
Oh, something like that. Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, that's not something that you really get a guy." And then Rollo freaks out.
No, it's mine. Oh.
And you could see that Lelouch takes a mental note of this. He's like, "Oh, so you're not as stable as you present." Like if he had if Lelouch had a mustache, he might have just been like, or if he had like a pencil mustache, he would have been like,
If only you could hear his inner monologue, like, oh. This is one of those moments where a little more Yu-Gi-Oh would have been acceptable. Because if there's one thing about Yu-Gi-Oh, the inner monologues they do in Yu-Gi.
Yeah, God, yeah, whole soliloquies to themselves in their brain.
He does this and this and this and this and this. Like, I'm always wondering that game is such a clever. I was watching this person go like.
It's like he is thinking very hard right now.
It
cannot be.
Anyway. Let him chill. You've been spaced out for a minute or two, Yugi. Are you okay? Are you gonna play your next move now?
Okay. Eventually, it's been about 3 days since the battle or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think Callan is like taking a shower or something, and then she's like touching Zero's clothes, and then the thing is that what's this?
The consulate is there. They should
Yeah,
realize, like, C2, you could have won this bunny out with this entire time. Why did you let me go?
and then like she ran into a whole official meeting,
You know,
almost half naked.
Zero is a woman. And then C2's like, yes.
And she's like, "No, what are you doing?" And she's like, you don't like to have fun."
You spoiled the surprise too quickly. And C2's having the time of her life. Hey, immortal time, digging around people. Like, we meet at last, Mrs. Cullen. I've heard a lot about you.
Also,
The
I was
guy-
like,
everyone-
bro, I was like, how old are you? Back
Everybody-
up, dog, back up. I know you got a fancy sword, but like, back up.
Hmm.
He's like, no, I want to show her my other sword tricks.
Okay, it's Valentine's Day. We are allowed to because wow, did I not see that coming? Like, I will show you what my Chinese sword can do to a Japanese body.
Allow me to use your sheath, my maiden.
The irony is that the word vagina actually does mean sheath, but anyway.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's if it comes from the Latin term for sheath. So yeah.
Damn, what?
Yo.
That's. But anyway, I was like, that's a 16-year-old backup, sir. You're a
Sir.
whole grown man.
Where's the guy from Chris Hansen? Where's Chris Hansen when you need him?
He'd be all over. Imagine that's how Code Geass gets shut down. It's just Chris Hansen putting everybody in jail.
Yeah.
C2, I wanna like you need to sit
talk.
down. We need to
Let's
talk.
So you are aware of the age of these people that you're giving your powers to, aren't you?
Powers. That's what you're giving them.
Powers, huh? You test this young man to work for you with the promise of your powers. Isn't this you kissing a 16-year-old boy?
No, but you see, C2B Britannia commands you.
That
doesn't work.
But is she able to see potential in someone before they see it in themselves, or what?
Yes, because she was spying on Lelouch ever since he was a child.
Oh, okay.
There's a 5 letter. How many letters is this? It's not 5.
It's 5.
No, 6. It's an 8-letter word. It's an 8-letter word. It's an 8-letter word. It starts with G. It rhymes with spooning.
Yeah, there we go.
This is all that it sounds.
It starts with D and rhymes with
starts
what?
with G.
Oh,
and it rhymes with spooning.
But speaking of D, we just covered it now. But there was that guy at the consulate who was looking at Cullen in a who was looking at Cullen in a towel, and I've heard a lot about back up.
But when you see his facial expression, it was more than just what he was talking about. He was impressed by what he was seeing.
No, we were just that's what I was saying. It's like back up, bro. Like yeah. How old are you? Whoa,
I actually like that guy.
You know
that guy is a great character, man. I like him a lot, actually.
You know what makes it worse, though? The fact that there's a character that is head over heels in love with this person, and the age gap. The age gap, guys. That age gap.
Wait, in love with the sword dude?
You will see what happens. Yeah, not.
Okay.
I think it starts from episode 11. My God, you feel like, my goodness, what am I walking into? Everybody, yeah, right. Everybody here needs to go to jail. It's one of those.
You know, but I feel like we are maybe unrealistic. Didn't we grow up liking school teachers, and didn't girls grow up liking like Will Smith while they were in primary school or something?
Okay.
Here's the thing. We can like a school teacher as a little boy. That makes sense. It becomes a problem if the school teacher turns around and goes, "Hey, what
I get
does that
you.
adolescent D
Yeah.
do?"
I get you.
That's the problem. We don't have any control
It's
of what the
like,
child
what,
does.
it's like,
Your
what are
response
you
to it.
trying? Yeah, it's like, what are you trying to do? You trying to up your grade? I'm 15.
Okay, I was just assuming that whoever Tebello was talking about in episode 11 is younger.
No, like I'm saying, younger to older, like admiration and I want you and all of that stuff. It makes sense, yes. But if an adult reciprocates, that is a problem.
Nah, I
Like
agree.
the thing is like what's this? Ironically enough, ne? Lelouch has an attachment to C2, and C2 exploits that. But the thing is, also she exploits it with physical touch. Like, why is she making out with him?
Twice now.
Why was she like cuddling with Mao? It was just like
So far, the only person that likes Lelouch who hasn't kissed Lelouch is, what's her name? Khala.
Talon. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the only one.
But she's too age appropriate. It will never happen.
I mean,
that girl, the redhead, what's her name again?
Karen and
Shirley.
And Shirley. Well, Shirley has also smooched him.
Shirley is age appropriate, and she did it.
No, but remember, I'm saying the thing is, one and two, Lelouch didn't reciprocate. With C2, Lelouch is in there. He in there like swimwear. And it's like, whoa, this is no.
Is it,
But anyway.
Okay, I just trying to remember the highlights of this episode quite well. If I'm not mistaken, it results in No, is this the episode where there's a terrorist?
No. So this is the episode where Lelouch he's trying to understand how to deal with Rolo.
Yeah.
So so we're seeing breaks in Rolo because like I think the next episode we learn more about Rolo. But anyway, so he decides to go shopping with Shirley. Shirley is trying to make this a date.
Yeah. This is the episode because Shirley's like, no, I want to get a present. The girls and I decided to get a present for Miss Villetta because for some reason she hates me, and I didn't know why she hated him. When I first watched, it's like, okay, well, she's a racist, I guess. who knows? When I watched season 1, I'm like, oh, this must have been difficult for you, honey.
She had to look 2 students in the face that tried to kill her and act like everything is normal.
At least no. Okay, wait. Who's the other student that tried to kill her?
0.
When did he actively try and kill her?
No, I'm saying like because of everything that he's doing, Villetta could have died in certain situations.
Active battle. Yeah, but this girl's captor.
No, and I'm saying the other thing is, yeah, but I'm saying also 0 wiped her memory to where she was sleeping with an 11 and almost ruined her reputation.
And also, she almost killed him, remember? That's how she got to know who he is.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, like, the thing is like, Lelouch took a lot from Villetta, and Shirley put a bullet in her head, and she had to go to school and be like, "Oh, I'm a kind, cute teacher." Yeah, this loyalty to the empire.
The level of toxicity in this show is crazy, dog.
And it's gonna get worse. You know what? There's some characters you might actually start feeling sorry for, and Villatta's one of them. At some point, it's like, shame.
I don't want to lie to you guys. If I was in the show, I would just be Nana Lee, chilling at the back, not knowing what's going on. You know what I mean?
Nana Lee, I'm gonna be rivals, dog. Let me just worry about getting a girlfriend. All of this.
Yo,
I would have walked straight into the ocean. If I felt like, which universe am I in? Oh, the Code Geass. Oh, I bet. Thank you. Where are you going? I'm gonna take a swim.
or Lloyd. It's just that I would get punched by Suzaku once, and that's fine. But still,
Lloyd is near point of origin. Because they're going to find out, because Rakshata knows about him. And if they get the upper hand, Rakshata's going to be like, yeah, we're going to have to kill Lloyd.
No, but it seems like they've known each other before the series started.
They do, that's why she calls him Pudding Earl.
Because when he saw Rakshata, he was like, I knew it.
Pudding Earl!
No, but I'm saying, But I'm saying the thing is that Rakshata is going to be like, yeah, once we get the upper hand, Lloyd got a vibe because he's too good with the tech. So
Yeah, you.
I'm not.
Look,
I'm not.
I'm so
I'm not
excited
trying to
about
be in
the.
the military. I'm not trying to be in the military in this universe. Nope.
Yeah, like I said, I'd walk straight into the ocean if I got into that world. I'm
Anyway,
sorry. Like
so
what?
as he's shopping, basically he says, "I want to play a prank on."
Oh
So
no,
this, yeah,
because when they had that information about going out, Rivers overheard it, and then because he wanted to get into the good graces of his eternal crush, the president,
Millie.
Emily, he spilled the
Wait,
tea
he
and
has a crush on Millie?
yes,
The crush. He's full blown.
he
He wants.
been
He been trying to do the Humpty
he
Hump.
been
Even
yo
though he
Like
knows that she's getting married?
yeah, he's
yeah,
like
dog.
no,
That's
don't
why
go out your
I'm saying
side
that's why
piece.
when he find I'm saying that's why when he found out he was so heartbroken because he wanted to confess to her and he was like, "Why didn't nobody tell me?" It's like, dog, relax. We don't care about your love life.
Yeah,
Okay.
but even then, it looked like he was willing to be a side piece. Like you don't worry. Like
But I guess it makes sense. He sort of like licks Millie's ass in a
all
way.
the time. Oh God, he glazes her up like crazy. After not me figuring out what glazing actually means. Ew.
Well,
Okay, now we'll talk about this when it's 18 plus. That's not
Isn't
it's
it
sensitive.
already
already?
been.
Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
It's already 18 plus, unless if you
We've been
want it to
casting
be
this
21.
entire. Yeah,
But
we've been. What?
what are
Okay.
you
Yeah.
talking about?
Okay. This is no. Okay, it's 18 plus. We are not triple X, ne? So yeah, we are just X rated, not triple X rated. So we can talk some things we can't talk about here. Yeah.
To the extreme.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Vin Diesel starts skiing past the screen.
Yes.
The
He
things
just
I do for my country.
I'm off to go save video games, guys.
you know.
But
Anyway,
anyway,
granted. So we get to. So Zero figures out how to. Oh wait, isn't this also when? No, am I confusing scenarios?
no. So after
Because
after
Go
no,
ahead and
so
we'll
because
tell you.
wait, no.
the
So I'll tell you now. So basically, what happens is after that, he tells Shirley. So he's noticing because remember, Zero is because they've also said we're going to publicly execute
yeah,
all the
I
people.
wanted to get to that point where Guilford had brought all the prisoners. Guilford is an asshole sometimes. Imagine bringing these people there, lining them up in front of the Chinese consulate, and tells them by this day tomorrow I'm going to execute all these people unless you appear, unless you deal me 1-on-1 Zero.
How's that him being an a-hole?
Because those guys were dangling there for days.
So?
Yeah, I'm saying one, he left them alive. Two, he also put them like in cages. It's just like if
No,
you
no. The others, the minor soldiers were in cages, yes. But
yeah.
the senior leaders were basically up on those crucifix pole things, tied up to the neck,
No,
standing there.
no, I'm saying like that's what I'm saying. Like he was just like he starved them. Like they weren't
Yeah.
eating. It was like, bro, that's a lot. Like you can just if you're gonna just execute people, just
Not
do it.
kill me. Come on, really.
Don't starve them for days just to get Zero to show up.
Like not even when they were trying to execute Zuko for marrying Clovis was this kind of scenario being upheld. You're just being extra because you miss your princess waifu, your waifu princess, your I don't know what you can call that relationship.
But anyway,
It's not stigmatized. It's what?
Pussy
What's that?
Wood.
Pussy whipped.
And he's never even seen it. He's never gotten even close.
Yeah.
She's always in coats and things around him.
My Naito Gil photo. That's all that's all you needed. Okay, yeah, moving on.
Yeah. So
I just
anyway,
wanted to highlight that was like the climax of the scene of this episode, and then we get to the action release where Lelouch says, "Now we're gonna prank this person."
yes.
So
So then basically, because Rolo is looking for him as well.
yeah,
So basically, what happens is that he pretends to hide under a dresser room. This
yes,
is where some of the logistics was a little bit confusing because how did he sneak out of the dressing room?
he figured something out. He went through the change rooms, the staff room Kai Kai.
No, I'm saying so, like, because I've been in a change room in a clothing store before. Like, there's doors. Like, I don't know how he snuck
Yeah,
underneath.
unless if there was
Or
like a secret compartment somewhere
Yeah.
where you could open up and then
like, did
because
he go to the wall before and he's like, I'm gonna come to this store and I'm gonna open a door here and then basically I'm going to sneak
Yeah.
past.
If he
clearly there's like a
if he
door on the
can
floor
if he
somewhere
can
that we don't
pre-record
know
a
about.
if he can pre-record a conversation, clearly this is nothing but child's play for him. Come on, guys. There's less.
There's like a basement
Batman is
somewhere
like
there.
hacks. Batman is like
Yeah,
hacks.
I got
This
hacks.
is like, yeah, this prep time.
Never mind the fact that this is the part where we realize C2 gave him the Geass blocker for the
Oh yeah.
eye. And like, hi, can I ask you a question? Bing. Would you, any rational man, if you asked me, what would you do if you're sitting there watching the line? Hi, can I ask you something? Are you okay? No, hold on. Just give me.
No,
There.
no, I'm saying, Lelouch, he has so much prep time. He probably did that in the mirror for an hour. He was just like, can I?
Can I ask you a question? Okay, right.
Damn it.
Okay. Let
Damn
me do it from the beginning. And can I ask you a question? Yeah, got it. Okay. All right. Okay. Now you're live. Action. Ready, start, action. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question? So
and
he
then after
uses.
that, basically, then he calls in a bomb threat.
He calls the
said-
bomb stuff in the mall. It's like, hi, we are the Order of the Black Knights. If you don't listen to our advice, we'll set up the bomb. The set of a bomb we set in the building. Then all of a sudden we have got this. The Black Knights.
So yeah, I'm saying so. Basically, he causes a whole pandemonium.
Yes.
Right. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, Zero is back, etc., etc."
Yeah.
Then what's this? So Rolo goes back to like the
he does the
base.
thing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Guys, this episode was because somebody watched the craziness that was happening in Death Note, and he thought, I am personally offended. I cannot believe people think that this person is smarter than my hero. So I'm going to write the most ridiculous, over-the-top episode to make some of the most ridiculous, over-the-top contrivances to make sure people will think that my character is far smarter than this high school spoiled brat who just gets a book.
No, I mean, hey, look. If you look at episode 1 of this thing, the way episode 1 of season 2 opens, it looked like somebody was like, "Oh, you thought that Light was smart."
No, episode 2,
Came on.
Do step up.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I'm saying the whole of season 2 was basically like it was kind of like power scaling now, intelligence scaling.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, you thought Light was smart. I'm gonna show you. Yeah. Chip for what? I'm gonna drop a building.
Yeah.
Chip for who? You wrote in a chip bag. Lelouch is gonna drop our entire building on
the entire building on a governor. Now what? Say something now. Say something.
It's like Roland Emmerich whenever Michael Bay makes a movie. Michael Bay will make a movie and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna destroy a city. Roland Emmerich will be like, oh a city. Oh, yeah? I'm gonna drop space on Earth. The whole moon is gonna come down. Top that, Michael Bay. Yeah. And everybody's just like, dog, this movie doesn't make sense. But I dropped the moon.
Exactly. Alright, okay.
There's selective gravity where the children are floating, but the parents are still on the ground. But yeah, it's fine. The moon came down. But anyway.
Then the episode ends with a gun to Rolo runs to the main office to only realize that everybody has run to the building to try and stop the Black Knights, only to find Zero, gun at hand. Whenever Zero's holding a gun, trust me, everything's gonna go catastrophically wrong. If anything has taught me,
that's true.
There's only one time he's held a gun and things worked out. And that was when he was
Yeah,
threatening.
the Japanese Liberation Front.
No, not even that. It was when Tamaki was threatening to mutiny, and it's like, oh, if you think you can't win without me, then shoot me. Go ahead, take this gun. That is the only time.
No, but I'm saying the only time he's held a gun and he was holding it is no. We gotta count Clovis. Okay, we gotta count Clovis. We gotta count who else? We gotta count the Liberation Front. But I think whenever he's in front, whenever he's in front of somebody and they're a main character or whatever the case is, or like they're a big deal, it shows that Lelouch can't deal with big deals up front.
Yeah.
Like even with Cornelia, the only reason he didn't die to Cornelia is because he managed to Geass that bra off screen. I didn't see it. I don't remember. But he managed to Geass one of her people so that she can come in and help him last hand. Because if he had to fight her straight up one-on-one, Cornelia was bodying him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then
Like, that's why even when Kellen was holding the gun, it was not like Lelouch is safe because he can't Geass her. And if she decides to start a mutiny and start spin kicking Lelouch, it's game over.
Aye, but then if that's when Lelouch used the art of seduction. I think this entire year he was reading romance novels. It was like, you must walk passionately towards the
No, he went to the hyperbolic romance chamber.
Yes.
The hyperbolic romance chamber.
He studied Eisen Soski's school of seduction, because what he did with Kalini was what Eisen did to Hinamori. You must get them to be so dependent on you by your charisma alone.
But anyway, yeah. And then after all of that stuff happens, then he's pointing the gun at Rolo. Then we get to see Rolo's Geass because then we just see that Rolo has the gun in his hand.
Yeah, that was like,
and basically he's like, yeah, you and that evil eye have to go.
Die with it along with that evil eye of yours. And episode ends.
And also it's just like, you have an evil eye, bro. What are we talking about? But anyway, okay.
Yeah, it's like a nigga calling another nigga and hating that they're a nigga. Yeah, like
I've never had so many. I've never seen so many references to the word nigga in my entire life. How many words? Guys, take a shot for the word nigga he just said in that sentence.
Well, and I
promise you, nobody will be lost. They'll be like, yeah, he made perfect sense.
Yeah, I know. And that's the fun part about it. That sentence was very coherent. There's no mumbling, no confusion. But hey, nigga.
Grammatically correct.
Yes,
it was.
All of a sudden, Boondocks, Japanese Boondocks come in.
No.
Momento.
No, right? No. The way Extrodin was spitting bars, Biega's gonna call you to be his next tuna ghostwriter, because that thing was flowing at some point.
Do you guys think Drake watched the Super Bowl?
Drake got better things to do with his life, I hope.
Yeah, I think he watched it, and
I think
he was
upset. He probably watched it.
Well, it's either he was watching that or he was watching the Disney Channel for some reason. So
rewatching Stranger Things. Whoops. Sorry. Shouldn't
Did I say that right out?
Whoops. Editors, take that out.
Which editing developer is not gonna do that? It's like what for when? Drake can try sue us.
He was checking out Area 11. Okay, I'm done.
If his lawyers if he sends his letter, the only thing I'm sending is a track reel with just two words. A minor.
Oh God!
That's all I said.
He gonna pose at you like this.
All right.
Okay,
all right. I think.
Oh, the Drake stands are coming from me. My bad.
Oh, where are they standing? Oh my God, I've never seen.
They're quiet. Drake fans are quiet.
Then if you look at the comment section, some places like, oh wow. Look, literally this week, I was working in field and somebody was wearing a shirt, Drake on the front, and then behind him it was written in big bold letters, I still listen to Drake songs. And I was working in that.
Why do you have to advertise it?
Oh, brave Shem.
I was like,
Whoever you are.
yo. Remember,
No,
like,
but I'm just listen to the music like a regular person. I don't know why you have to walk around like a billboard. Drake don't know who you are.
Bruh, Drake doesn't care.
he does. He wouldn't know you from above, so you're too old for him anyway. But still, you will go out there. You will brand shit. The guys know.
No, it's like it's like the Bayhive. I'm like, guys, Beyonce does not know you exist. I don't know why you're prepared to assassinate people. She's never gonna know you.
Bruh, she doesn't care.
You know, she got her money. Thank you. Someone put a ring on it. You're the one who's still single. Yeah, busy singing there.
Watashiwa
Oh, that's
Beyonce.
what does you want? Beyonce, Beyonce, Bayhive,
Beyonce Sama.
Bayhive, son, Bayhive, Tachi. What does you want? Contact her. That line can only be from the line Bayhive. This can only be Beyonce. Beyonce, you've returned after all.
Beyonce wa Mejuro commands you.
No, stop. We're gonna look. We've attacked the Drake, attacking Beyonce fans, and no. Bear in mind, right now, this song from Lady Gaga is being playing in my head all along. I'm gonna go after the Gaga Monsters next, and then trust me, there will be no safe place for me to hide. So
Which one? The one with the Bruno Mars?
No, no, the one I'm listening, the single that just dropped from Lady Gaga. Abracadabra.
Okay. What?
Abracadabra.
Well, I haven't heard it.
You haven't heard it? Oh, yeah, you guys.
The one that I know is the one with the Bruno Mars. I don't know.
You guys are straight. It makes sense, but yeah, it dropped on it dropped during the Super Bowl ad, that song.
Okay.
And then Kendrick's halftime show played, but so the Beyonce fans are like, Lady Gaga is back, and let me be honest, Lady Gaga is back. That video was classical Judas level, Alejandro crazy level Gaga, and I was living for it. But then again, I've always been a Gaga fan, but not a Gaga stan. I don't know. That's why I like the term stan has appeared, because
well, thank Eminem.
Yeah.
There's
Thank you, Eminem, because I can always be a fan. I can be a fan for Beyonce, be a fan for Kendrick, be a fan, but I'll never stand anyone because I can't see myself.
I don't have the energy. Ugh.
That being said, this coming from a man who almost went to the FNB Stadium without a ticket to go listen to Linkin Park
and you managed to get in?
No, I didn't go. I couldn't get a car in time.
Good, because you were going to be parked outside.
Yes! It starts with one! Right there in the parking lot.
No, I think you were going to be willing to sell your booty for that one.
You imagine. Anyway, I think we should wrap things up. It's almost 2 hours now.
Yeah, we're only on episode 3. I don't even know if we're going to be able to keep the 5-episode formula on this one, but we'll see.
Because there's a lot of detail we're going to dive into this in season 2. So we can go through 3 episodes. We'll see how it turns out, because there are some episodes that slow down, which we'll be able to fly through, and then there are other episodes where we are going to have to penetrate deep. Hit the
deliberate.
Yes. We're gonna penetrate these episodes deep. It's Valentine's Day.
And you said this is not an 18 show.
I said this is not a triple X show. Now it's not triple X rated. You won't find.
You just said we're going to ramen deep. Like what happened?
Yeah, what's wrong with penetrating? What's wrong with penetrating? What's wrong? Don't you penetrate? Not. I'm not intending
to be. How do we get to triple X? I just want to know out of curiosity.
Triple X rated films are basically porn.
But I'm just saying that's literally what you're saying, right?
Yeah. So
who's influencing you, bro? Is it Rolo? Is it C2? Is it Lelouch? Is it King Charles? What's going on?
No. I didn't say what you're penetrating with. I just said you're penetrating deep into these episodes. If I was going to be more obscene, I'd have said something like, "We are going to."
Don't say it.
Censorship
Tiba!
block.
We interrupt. You know what this is like? It's kind of like connecting that actor for Soldier Boy, Jensen Ackles, where he's just like, there was some stuff that they wanted me to do in The Boy's Eye.
Okay.
I was already racist. I was already sexist. This one, I can't do it.
Oh, Soldier Boy. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about the rap artist Soldier Boy. It's like, because he recently made headlines again for trying to go up against Marlon Wayans. Who the hell starts beef with the Wayans brothers? You don't start. If the surname is Wayans, you leave those people alone. You will never survive the clapbacks. And then he had to go up against the youngest one. He had to go against the youngest of them. Do you know how many clapbacks this guy?
Even he got Vlad to apologize. And you know how Vlad is like, bro. Vlad had to apologize to Marlon, though.
Okay. Lelouch v. Britannia commands you to end this episode.
All right, then, very well.
By the way, before you do that, the Wayans are actually going to be induced in the Hall of Fame, eh?
They have to.
So, yeah.
They have to. They should have been already.
You guys are supposed to say yes, Your Highness.
Oh, okay. Start again.
Lelouch v. Britannia commands you to end this episode. Why is he always up here?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Highness.
He has a cape, and he will harvest the last ounce of aura from that cape until the day it dies. The way he was, boom.
That nigga is inspired by Piccolo.
Piccolo and Batman. That man grew up reading Batman, watching Batman from TV. Like, when I get that cape, the things I'll be doing. I mean, even as a kid,
I am vengeance.
Even as a kid, when he walked up to his father, what was he wearing? Go, father. My mother is dead.
It looked like the beginning of a Michael Jackson video.
Okay, well, episode ending. Thank you for lasting up until this moment. I hope you can like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Follow these people on the various social medias that are ridiculously funny. Follow Mr. Extrodin. The links are on the title screen that is basically going up right now, as well as on the links below. Support these people on the various endeavors. This man still has his coffee app. Go support him if you want him to show you what to tell us really about. Next week we'll be continuing with Lelouch episode 4 and onwards. We'll see just how far we'll get. Maybe if Peter's here to moderate, we might actually when you have a neurotypical person in the group, we might behave.
Yeah, maybe. We're slowly etching him to the dark side.
We are. No, when I clipped the scene when he went unhinged, I had to put it up as a clip. Like, what? I don't know if the clip is up or not. I'll check if we put the clip up. That's the moment we realize what have we done? We've created a monster. Anyway. That being said, I want famous lines. I want to become more viral than herpes, and the only way herpes spreads is through mouth to mouth. So please talk about it. Talk about us, and so from someone in the
tebellokhala v. the khalacorp commands you to spread us like herpes.
Okay, I didn't mean it like that. Because wow, that sounds even worse. All right, I should let me turn on my inner Lelouch. tebello.khala commands all of you. Make us more viral, the most viral channel on earth.
Yes, Your Majesty. It's random English.
It's what kills me, and I think that's what kicked off the random English in anime trope from here onwards. Because boy, do they use that a lot in Seven Deadly Sins. What's the name of the thing?
Full counter.
Sunny, what?
Okay, sign off.
Oh yeah. I'll say somewhere along the line, Prince Zuko in his date, with his Valentine's date, so he's not surprising everybody. Then he's just yelling, "You should let it burn." Don't worry, it's something I do.
Yeah, him and Mai. I'm no Mai is like, what the hell is going on here?
Anyway, we love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.